Hi everybody, I'm Mark. Welcome to this video. We are now finally, the moment has arrived. We've arrived to the very end of Why Are You, the series, with episode 13. I was going to watch this episode the same day as episode 12, but after everything that went on in there, it's like, no, I need a bit more space for it to make more sense to me realistically, because I didn't want to just go from that to how this is appearing. So, yeah, let's just get into it, because I was going to say hopefully they can turn that around, because that was a lot of unnecessary drama and quite intense to then have it end the next episode. I'm going to want a lot of resolution, but I know there's things that have happened and they didn't get to fully film and all these other stuff, so let's see how this plays out. Seems like that's what Sapphire wants. It's distracted by the thing on the wall then. I was like, what's it?
เก่งใช่ไหม
Okay.
ไปแล้วไอ้หืนเอา
You pulled him to you.
แล้วพี่มาที่นี่ทำไม
Why are you here?
เรื่องนั้นอะเอาไว้ก่อนทำไมมึงไม่บอกกูเรื่องพ่ออะ
Right. Exactly. I'm still annoyed by that.
ก็ผมไม่อยากให้พี่ทะเลาะกับพ่ออะ
So you want to fight with him instead?
พ่อมากกว่าไอ้เตอร์
ผมขอโทษ
Yeah. They end up fighting more. You two end up splitting up.
มือพ่อพี่ก็หนักอยู่นะ
ผมขอโทษพี่ไฟท์
นี่กูโอเคแล้ว
เราตกลงพี่มาทำไมอะ
พี่มาหาเตอร์ไม่ได้หรอ
Right, so that look down, obviously, this is more to do with just the dad.
พ่อพี่อะ
He has his own insecurities here.
Filter นี่อาย ก่อนอื่นเลยเนี่ยคงต้องขอโทษนะที่เคยทำไม่ดีไว้กับเราฝากดูแลไฟเตอร์มาด้วยอยากให้ลูกมีความสุข
This seems a little bit of a...
ดูแลเขาด้วยนะ
I don't know, that's too... Let's see his face. And... I think that happened too fast. I think it's not as natural for somebody to go from that annoyed to just be like... Because I don't know the span of time either between that and this, but it seems a little unrealistic to me. But if this is a novel... I'm so happy that his resolved it, but, you know.
สัญญากับพี่ได้ไหม เวลาเกิดเรื่องอะไรอีกอะ
Yes,
เตอร์จะบอก
please do.
เตอร์อย่าตัดสินใจคนเดียวเด็ดขาด เพราะว่าหลังจากเนี้ยเตอร์ไม่ได้อยู่คนเดียวแล้วนะ เพราะว่าเตอร์จะมีพี่อยู่ข้างๆตลอดไป
I Oh, they're watching. It's cute. So they all should just stay at the beach forever because that seems to be where everyone's the most happy and the most romantic.
น่าแปลกเนาะพวกเราทั้ง4 คนแม่งเริ่มมาจากเกลียดกันหมดเลยอะทำไมตอนนี้แม่ง
ไอ้สายมึงจะพูดทำไมเนี่ยขาดมูดหมดโหฟิลกำลังดีเลย
กูไม่ได้ขาด
No, it's not.
กูแค่สงสัย
แต่สุดท้ายแล้วว่ามันก็ลงเอยด้วยความรักปะ
นี่ ขอโทษนะ แฟนพี่น้ำเน่าหน่อยอะ
แฟนมึง
มากกว่าน้องแต่ไม่ใช่แฟนเหรอครับ พี่ไฟ
เฮ้ย คู่นี้เขาง้องอนกันเก่งเว้ยพี่สนกูว่าเราขึ้นห้องกันดีกว่าวะอยู่ตรงนี้แม่งเหม็นความรัก
เนอะ
ปะเดี๋ยวก่อนไอ้สาย
หึ
จะรีบไปไหนครับเพื่อน จะไปทำอะไรเนี่ยครับ
เปล่าก็ของยังจัดไม่เสร็จเลยก็เดี๋ยวรีบขึ้นไปจัดไง
ของยังไม่ได้จัด ร้อนตัวทำไมอะเรา ไอ้ซน ที่ซนบอกว่าซนคุยกับพี่ไฟอะคุยเรื่องอะไรอะ มีอะไรกัน
มึงก็บอกมันไปสิ
ก็ตอนนั้นก็ปรึกษาไงแต่คือตอนนี้พี่ไฟไม่อยู่นี้แล้ว มันก็ดีแล้วไม่ใช่เหรอมึงก็คุยกับเขาดิ มองขนาดเนี้ยเดี๋ยวก็ท้องหรอก
It's crazy.
จน
เจอกันเว้ย
เจอกันตอนเช้า
ไป
That's a really good shot. I really like that shot. That's really, really cool.
พี่ไฟทำอะไรอ่ะ
Tuesday definitely seems a little bit more resistant now again.
พี่ชอบแบบนี้ใช่ไหม
What a great way to pan from there to there. They line that up excellently.
ชอบแบบนี้ไม่ใช่เหรอ
พี่ขอทวงพื้นที่ของพี่คืนได้ปะ
ไฟ ถ้าพี่จะทวงพื้นที่ของพี่คืนนะงั้นผมขอแสดงความเป็นเจ้าของนะ
Ownership. Oh, like dominance.
เอาดิต้า
ได้พี่
พ
try that at home, folks. It's dangerous. Choked it. Meanwhile, I like the contrast between the two different characters, the two couples. You got the fighter and shooter, it's extremely intense, and then here these guys are adorable and kind of goofy and I like this. I like that we're gonna have possibly the same kind of scene, but very different. Which is true. Like, not everybody's the same as one another, and things will play out differently for different people. So I appreciate that, if that's what's gonna happen. But it looks like it.
มึงเป็นอะไรเนี่ย
กูปิดขี้เกียจกูเมื่อยมึงจะเล่นกีตาร์ถึงเช้าเลยไง
อีกนานอ่ะ มึง
Okay. Nervous?
ไปนอนก่อนเลย
มีดนตรีในหัวใจอะ
นอนก็ได้
I feel like it would have been the other way around. I feel like Zan's been the one that's been quite nervous.
มึงแน่ใจแล้วเหรอ
ใช่ กูแน่ใจแล้ว
ว่ากูจะมีแค่มึงคนเดียว กูก็จะยอมแค่มึงคนเดียว
Oh, looks like he's gonna cry. The tears in his eyes. His tears going down the side of his face. Oh. They're cute.
อืมอืมอืม
This is really good. I just find it weird when they make that seem like a big thing, you know, to kiss on lips after doing that and after kissing before. They'll get to a point where it's not, well, it's still at the honeymoon period. I don't know what it is, but like both couples look really cute together. But seeing them right after seeing Zan and Sapphire, this seems more
ขอบคุณนะพี่ฟ้า
natural.
ที่มาหาผมอะ
I think the other one has a lot of
ผมคงเหงาแย่เลยอะ
crazy editing going on. You know, like where they kiss multiple times and it repeats it back. This is just fluidly. Like no resisting of kissing and
คือกูว่าเราตบอยู่ในนี้นะ
I think you'd know not to go in there.
ตามไปนะ
เดี๋ยวตามไป
Go.
จะไปยุ่งอะไรกับเขาบอกน้อง
Yay, holding hands.
นี่ไม่มีใครคิดจะเล่นน้ำทะเลเลยเหรอแค่มาเปลี่ยนบรรยากาศก็พอพี่ใช่ฮะเล่นน้ำทะเลกัน
ไม่เอา
เสื้อไป
อะ
ใส่ด้วย
เดี๋ยวไม่ถ่ายขอบคุณนะ ขอบคุณนะ ที่เข้ามาเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในชีวิตกูอะ
That's nice.
กูต้องหาที่ต้องขอบคุณมึงที่เข้ามาเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในชีวิตกูหรือขอบคุณยายซอนด้วยดีแต่ก็ช่างเถอะจะอะไรก็ตามแต่ขอบคุณที่ทำให้เราได้มาเจอกัน
ทำไมแล้วคนนี้
เฮ้ย
I feel this is a reference to something I'm missing. It's a great shot.
ไปเล่นน้ำทะเลกัน
ได้ดิ แต่เดี๋ยวยังพูดไม่จบ พอรักใช่เปล่า
ใช่ปะล่ะ
เป็นดอกไม้อีกใบแค่เธอคนนี้
There's just a natural kind of interaction with them. Like when he placed his hand on Shooter's head and it just looks very natural. You know, like jigsaw pieces that fit. There isn't any awkwardness. Because Zan and Sapphire, like I said, it's cute, but there's a little bit of awkwardness with the kissing. Just a little bit. It's a little out of coordination with one another, but I think that's the charm that makes it cute. And then this is what makes this one a lot more sensual and intense. Good. At least everyone's happy.
นี่แหละครับ เรื่องราวของพวกเราทั้งสี่
Okay, so, well, there you have it. We have reached the end of Why Are You the series. We watched all 13 episodes and made our way through it. That was a journey. So let's start with we'll do good and bad points. So the good points is, I'll do 2 good points and I'll go to the bad points. So starting off, this began with great pacing. They had a range of characters and it was awesome. Like, I really liked being introduced to all these different people when they were at school. His sister, his parents, Zan's sister and parents and that, and then him thrown into this world where it was kind of like, is it a novel, is it this, is it that? And that was a really cool thing about it. The other good thing is the chemistry of the characters was crazy, especially with the characters Fighter and Tutor. That just looked so real and so natural, especially towards the end in the last scenes. Now, the disappointments, obviously, some of this is not their fault. So a lot of the production issues, I think that's also a good and bad point. Like, they did an awesome job to make this great, because there's some shows I've watched that are no way near as good as this, and they had all the time to complete their production. They were able to spend a lot of time doing it, completing it, and it still felt missing. And this did, but we're aware that it was, and they're going to try and film stuff and add later, from what I've read. And still, we had at least a complete story with a Tutor and Fighter. So we got that story. That story was done really well. You don't see a lot of the characters anymore as it unfolds. People fade away, and you don't get to see much. I also wanted to know how and who it was that took that picture of them kissing and sending it to the dad. That little bit didn't fully complete itself. It came in so strong, ruined everything. It was so intense, it was like super dramatic, and then by the next episode we've resolved it. We don't really get enough time or enough explanation about how it was resolved, and I don't believe the dad is going to be behaving like that and then the next minute he's cool with it and he's going to send a video. The only way it would make sense is like, right, I'm not going to interfere. I'll send him a message to let him know that, you know, you can do whatever you want to. But he probably doesn't agree with it. He probably doesn't like it, but he's going to just accept his son's wishes. So I think that's the most, you know, plausible thing, the thing that makes the most sense, that he's just like, okay, fine, you do that, I'll let him know that I'm okay with it. But then when it showed him smiling and being happy about it, I don't buy it. I don't believe it, because I don't know, I just think it's crazy to switch around so quickly like that. And then, yeah, not any reason to who that student was that was with the Tutor, where Tutor had his arm around him on the escalators, and the one who messed around with the phone. Like, what had that to do with anything? Was it his parents that did that, or he followed them to the beach and took pictures like that? This episode helped it be like, that was just the thing that happened. And obviously I have another feeling that because if this is a novel, that was just in there because of drama, and then now it's just gone by the next minute because they've reminded themselves of why they're together, why they're happy, because they kept saying like, why are you here? And we at least get to see, you know, intimate scenes with everybody as well. Obviously not all as one group, but the two couples. Really like the differences between the two couples as well. When it showed their scenes, the intimate scenes, the vast difference between the two of them. But overall, I think I need a little bit of time just to sink in and accept the decisions that were made and the way this went, because I feel this can go into my top 5 mostly because of the scenes and the chemistry between the actors was so crazy that this kind of sells it for me. Like, I believe that they could be a couple because of how well they delivered it, and especially when they were just stood next to each other at the daytime with everybody talking. It just seems so natural that it's like the other shows I've watched aren't like that, so that definitely deserves to be in the top 5 for sure. So I'll have time to let it sink in and then see how I feel over time, because I'm going to be watching plenty more shows, but this one I really did enjoy, so I'm really glad that I was suggested it and I got the chance to watch this. So thanks for watching, and let me know your favourite parts of this series, your favourite episodes, the favourite bits of this episode, and then, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to watch the Z and Saint moments as well now following through this, because this won't be completely the end. There's plenty of those that have been suggested to watch, so that's what I can start doing after this. So thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next videos. Bye.